Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. This is another growler from Conclave. Proper glassware. This is their Butch's Pale Ale. It is 5.6% alcohol by volume. I picked this up on Saturday. It is now Wednesday. I am exhausted. I have had one day off since I got back from Indiana, and I am just so tired. Let's see. I want to say I've had this before, but it could have been a different pale ale. I don't know. Not much of a head on that. That's about a quarter of a finger of a white. Well, it's just around the edge. White or whitish. But yeah. It's like a deep yellow color. Golden-ish. Pretty clear, I will say. Yeah. Looks good. Let's see what it smells like. Yeah. Citrus. Grapefruit specifically. There's a little bit of like maybe tangerine. It's very citrus forward. I'm not really getting much else. Maybe a soft maltiness kind of in the background. Maybe a little bit of kiwi. Yeah. Now that I've smelled it a few times, it's on the border of like, well, it's very citrusy, but there's a few things that are kind of creeping into it that skew a little more tropical. Yeah, maybe a little bit of like pineapple, ripe pineapple. It smells pretty dang good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. It is carbonated. I don't know if it's lost a little bit of carbonation because it was in the growler, or this is just how the carbonation is. Probably because it was in the growler for 4 days. 5 days. 4.5 days. 5. Well, no. 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 days. It's similar to the aroma. It's a little different though, the way like the citrus and stuff comes across. It's a little more generic, but it's that same thing. It's the citrus that's with that slightly skewing tropical thing. I would say pineapple is definitely a thing that's in here. As for the other stuff, it's a little more generic. Like I said, I don't know if I would pull. I'll take another sip, but I'm not sure if I would pull anything specifically. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would pull anything specifically. There is like a waft of orange in there, which is pretty nice. It's got a nice bitterness to it as well. There's the mouthfeel is there's a slight like fluffy creaminess to it, but it's pretty crisp. It's a pretty crisp pale ale. Yeah. And I would say it's actually a bit more tropical in the taste. Like that citrus is still there, but it's a little bit more tropical. I like this. And I want to, it's Butch's Pale Ale, and I want to say I've had this before, or it could have been one of the times I got growlers at Conclave, and this was a beer that I was deciding against and ended up getting something else. But I specifically remember Butch's Pale Ale. Unless I have a pale ale that's called, or just a beer in general that's called something else. Yeah, there's a bit of a maltiness in the background. It's kind of nice. Well, it's not kind of nice. It is nice. Yeah, that bitterness does what's the word? Build up. Yeah, this is this is nice. I mean, Conclave does good things. Very, very good things. Very nice things. So yeah, this is no exception. Even if being in a growler for 4 days has taken its toll. Yeah. Sorry. Just went off into space for a second. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.